To start off, I want to paint a picture in your guys' heads. It's about one of my sources. Okay. According to Class Perry in her 2009 article, At Last, Facing Down Bullies and Their Enablers, Perry did a physical on a normal 6th grade boy. She soon found bruising and scrapes all over his body. Then she asked him what his favorite subject was. He said science. Shortly after, he had won the science fair for 6th graders. But after that, he broke down and said that bullies were teasing him and harassing him and beating him up a lot just for his love of science. Imagine if you were that boy. What would you do in that situation? Would you hide it, or would you tell someone? Believe it or not, stuff like this happens in real life. To some people, it's nothing, but to some, it's a lonely road to go down. From the news to social media to real life, bullying occurs everywhere. And from my visual aid, I'd like you to each look at one of these victims and their bullies. Having been bullied myself and having seen people go through bullying is a tough thing to stomach. Over the next couple of minutes, I will be telling you guys about how bullying is becoming a worldwide problem, what can happen to the victims and their bullies, and if somebody's not there to help them or not, and what you can do to help stop bullying. From the news to social media to real life, we encounter bullying more than we think. Today, bullying is a silent worldwide epidemic, which hardly anyone is noticing. According to Rodney Reed in his 2008 article, Bullying in the U.S. Public Culture, or Gothic Terror in the Full Light of Day, bullying has grown about 15% in the past few years, and looks as if it will continue to grow. This isn't just around the United States either, as it continues to rise around the globe. Now, when it comes to bullying, most people think it is just in schools. No, that's false. It is growing to the workplace, social media, and politics. Now that I've told you about how extensive bullying has become, next I will address the fact that bullying is something not all people can just push aside and move on. Bullying can cause long and short-term effects on the victims and the bullies. According to Stuart Green in his 2011 article, Pain of Bullying, over 50% of the victims encounter some type of depression, anxiety disorder, or resentment of life or to kill themselves. Their bullies or neighbors can feel remorse or regret after doing this. This could start as a life of crime and violence for them. Now that I've told you what can happen to victims and the bullies, I will provide some ways to put an end to bullying. Helping someone out can make a big difference in their life. You saving a life that now has just a new purpose. According to authors Caroline Evans, Mark Fraser, and Katie Cotter, in their 2014 article, The Effectiveness of School Bullying Prevention Program, A Systematic Review. In 2009 analysis of 44 controlled trials, it suggests that anti-bullying programs decrease bullying and harassment by more than 50% if someone is willing to help and step up. When you look at being able to intervene and help someone out, it can make a huge difference in their life, and it can save them. Since I've told you about all these different things about bullying, I have a challenge for you guys. Next time you see somebody being bullied, or it help them. It makes a big difference. Overall, think about what I've said about bullying. In conclusion, if you think someone is being bullied as a way of life or something that you can not stop from happening, that is false. There's something you can always do. Although bullying is common all over the world, whether it be in the school, workplace, politics, or even social media, bullying is real, and it can harm another human being. Bullying can be stopped, but if we take a stand, we can end bullying.